Hello, welcome for another Ragnarok Origin Doram video. Today I will share my 2 weeks character progress. I am now finally 600,000 divine power, yay. I'm still on tier 10 top up rebate. I bought the Asian Cup tournament pass which cost around $36 2 weeks ago. This is my first top up in 8 months and I think it's a very good deal because it have 3 optional mini card and a lot of feathers and statues. Because of that, all my time and space feathers are now maxed tier 20. I'm now working on maxing 5 divine feathers and will skip the nature feather. I'm getting some comments that F2P can't reach tier 20 time and space feather. If you are playing since the first week of the game, you should already have at least tier 18 to tier 20 set right now. There's already a lot of past events that reward this feather already, not to mention you can get at least 88 weekly without using neons. I'm also not in a whale guild, I only get 10 to 20 neons from dividend, we don't even have a castle, hehe. Most of my neons are from the recent events. Right now pouring deck and egg balancing gives neon reward if you are lucky. I highly recommend to use diamonds to roll daily on this events and not skip it. Right, this is my latest stats, a lot of upgrade thanks to the Asian Cup pass. I think this is my biggest progress so far in just 2 weeks from playing the game, haha. I now have 21,300 physical attack, it can go to 21,800 if I use my self buff. I also increase my physical damage to 160% and my melee physical damage to 84%. I'm now using the new costume Martial Bun which gives 4% neutral skill damage for every 25% melee physical damage. You will need to get 125% melee physical damage to maximize this costume, but for me I will only goal for 100%. Right now I only need 1% more, haha, because if I used a food buff I can get another plus 15%. The only way for me to get this is by rerolling a melee physical damage enchant level 8 on my weapon. Or getting 32 type E component to upgrade one of my E module. For this to happen I need a lot of luck in the Crimson Cat gacha. Once I get the melee boon 8 here I will now start to focus on my defensive stats. Let me first do a 2 minutes DPS test on a dummy, this have immunity status on so damage from bleed won't count. It's almost 900 million, this test only have self buff and the food buff. I can get 1.3 billion with the bleed damage, but I think it only works on Juperos. Our last test 2 weeks ago was only 670 million DPS at 575,000 divine power, very big improvement. My TSA score also improved, I can now score 31 billion easily, last time was only 22 billion. I also changed my accessories from 2 chaos into 1 chaos and 1 bradium. I made a couple of tests with this, and on my case 1 chaos and 1 bradium gives me more DPS. I think not all will have the same result with this, so I suggest to test it yourself. I'm now using 3 Smeldon. I got lucky with Bloodthirst on my low weight. I wanted to get the Shrimp Spirit for the additional physical damage, but Bloodthirst right now is very OP after they introduced the PvP ward. Some players in PvP are focusing on PvP ward because of Lepus in Nebula. Bloodthirst helps a lot in destroying PvP ward. 17 weight is also now available for everyone in Virus Core because you can now buy +2 weight on the guild shop weekly. Someone suggested to use my Shrimp Spirit core before using my buff, then switch back after for the additional physical damage. It's a bit hassle, but it works. I increased my damage on the last run. My highest run was 36 billion damage score. I'm now close on hitting 3 billion points on TSA. Some are asking for what is the best orange sigil to prioritize to level 3. First I will suggest to level Berserk, Starfall and Choice of Fate to level 2, then upgrade Starfall to level 3. You can upgrade Berserk to level 4 next, or Endless Nightmare to level 4 for PvP. I'm about to level my Starfall to 3 soon. I just need 7 more optional sigil box. I guess many are having trouble increasing their physical attack. Most of my physical attack are from the enchants. I always try to get the physical attack +%. Getting 2 physical attack +% is hard because of the Binding Stone 3, but you can dedicate your exploration shop points for this weekly. You will have to give up some resources because it's very expensive, but getting 2 physical +% is gonna be worth it. You can sell some items in your backpack to get more points. I think you will only need 1 of each of these items. Also pick strength over flat physical attack, because strength will give you more attack. If you have the +18 effect on the accessory, you will gain 1 physical attack for each point of your highest stat, which is strength. Also don't ignore the deck card album. There are 11 attacks set on the blue deck which give +25 attack. I already completed 10 of them and I'm about to finish the last one. I actually never grind for it, I just buy them on store. You might have to set your alarm every day for the inventory refresh so you can snap the cards. Sleeper card is the hardest I think because I rarely see this on store. I'm getting 61 physical attack per card set with all the multiplier included. Can get more than 600 plus attack by completing the 11 card deck. In Juperos I can now deal 650 billion damage. I will now goal for 700 billion. For Tetra Realm I managed to get 222 million points. I think it's a very good score considering we are still on 600,000 DP. I also have a priest bond here, that's how I managed to get higher DPS. This is the skill set I'm using, feel free to pause the video. For the auto setting, just go with this. Put this on your manual since this skills is the most skill you will be using manually. These are some of my stats. Subscribe to this channel if you are interested on my character progression. Just comment below if you have questions, I will try to answer them when I see them. Thanks guys, see you on the next video.